you probably want to start making videos, start a business, somehow put yourself out there in some way. But maybe you haven't gotten started yet and you're like, man, why can't I just like start making the videos or work on the app or whatever it is, right? And the reason is probably because we're all just afraid of failure. We're afraid of like taking the risk, because if it doesn't work out, we don't want other people to judge us. We don't want like us to know that like, oh, we weren't as good as we thought we were in our minds. But the thing is, like, that's all like fictional, right? And that's all just in your head. So what you have to do is like, you have to be actionable. You have to prove to yourself that you are the type of person that you think you are. And the way to do that is by like taking steps to prove it. It's by putting out the video. It's by spending the time working on the app despite what people think. Because the thing is, like, people will judge you. So many people, they don't get started because they have this fear like, oh, well, what if people judge me? Just tell yourself like, okay, people will judge me, but it will be worth it, because I'll start to develop the skills that I really want to develop that'll help me in life, not just in this area, let's say it's making videos, but it'll help me in other lives, in other aspects of life, because you don't really know when you're going to need those skills. Like for me right now, right, I'm trying to develop the skill of speaking on camera. And this has helped me just in my personal life because I'm able to speak more concisely when I'm just having conversations with people. And I've been having more meaningful conversations in my coaching calls, which you could sign up for one. It's free with the link in the description. And it's like, it's so much better. My like different areas of my life are so much better just because I pursued this one aspect, making videos, and you can do that too. It'll just take time. Of course, say when you first make videos or you first start the app, whatever, it's not going to be great, but like it's worth still pursuing because you get better over time, and then eventually you become good. And once you become good, it becomes a lot easier. You can start to get into like a flow state. Sorry, my arm is getting kind of tired holding my phone. I don't know how vloggers do this all the time, but okay, I'm holding it here. I'm in Miami right now. I'm gonna be here for a wedding. Anyway, so the reason that you want to pursue it is because so many people look back at their lives and they regret not taking the chance. They regret not following their passions. They regret not spending time how they want to. They regret letting people's opinions stop them from doing the things that were truly meaningful to them. But don't be one of those people, because we've learned, we can learn from these people. Like they're literally like just there's so many studies of like the top regrets, and it's almost always not spending enough time with family and not pursuing something that they were passionate about. It's almost always like those are like the top two regrets. And I think the other one's like focusing on their health, right? So if you focus on those three things, then like that's the way to look back at your life and be like, oh wow, like I did a good job, right? Because if you avoid the top most regretted things, then you'll look back at your life and probably be pretty satisfied. So it's like, if you want to have a meaningful life, then you could just avoid doing the things that people constantly regret. And I think that starts with like just making sure you're being true to yourself rather than what everyone thinks of you. Like, you need to make sure that you're prioritizing your own idea of who you want to be over the idea of what people want you to be. And the thing is, like, the way you can reconcile those two is that your idea of who you want to be can also be something that benefits those people. So it's like, you just define to yourself, like, okay, in what way would this benefit the people that I'm so concerned about? And it's like, oh, if I make videos and they become good enough, well, maybe those videos will help those people who are doubting me, or maybe they won't. Whatever, I'm still going to pursue the things that are meaningful to me, because that's what life is. You only get one life. You'll look back and at least be like, at least I tried. You know what I mean? If you started the business or you started putting out the videos and you had this idea like, oh, you know what, at least I tried. That's such a powerful mindset to have. And it's like, you could take that to the grave. There's a lot of things you can't take to the grave. Like, you can't take your material possessions with you. But like that mindset, that'll be with you till your last breath, to be like, oh, you know what, at least I tried. You'll look back at your life and be like, and at least I'm trying. And that's like that's one of the most powerful mindsets you could possibly have. Yeah, and listen, like, I know it's kind of a weird video. I'm like holding my phone awkwardly, like moving it up and down, but whatever. I needed to get this video out. And listen, it's not easy to overcome people's opinions. It's not easy to get started. It's not easy to like really pursue the things that you really want to do, because people will judge it. It won't be good. So it won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Life's not easy, but it's worth it. Take care.